Hey guys, welcome back. So this is Calculate Like a Grandmaster part 3.5 second part because I was interrupted and I had to pause the video for a while. So there we go again. And in this puzzle it's black to move. As you can see it's 4 minutes, so I had to do some stuff with the baby. Yes, I have 2 months old newborn and she's lovely, just screams a lot. And the first thing I see here, something like that. What's wrong with it? In the end, oh wait a second. Takes, 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 takes. That's nay. So takes, takes. Check up here if they block with a bishop. I get a knight and hit the rook. But they can block with the rook. And I can take the knight. If they take back, I get the rook. If they don't take back, if they take my rook, I just take their rook. So it's a winning material. Simple combo. That the trickiest move, and this was, let's try again, was to see that the bishop after taking knight is also protecting the rook. Because if you, the longer and the deeper you calculate, the harder it is to see such things. I mean, obviously, if you take the knight straight away, you can see if they take your rook, you will be able to take your rook back. But if you calculate deeper, it's a little bit harder to recognize such things. And yeah, well, this was actually a nice way how to do stuff. And all about move order, guys. So remove the defender, suggested theme, fianchetto, pin. I can do clearance sacrifice. No, it's not clearance sacrifice. Was no sacrifices there. Remove the defender. Well, in some way. Well, okay. Let's just keep rolling. Let's do one more, guys. Alright, so first thing first, figure out the theme. It's black to move. We just lost a pawn and our rook is hit, so I could take their pawn with a check, and I have some strong stuff going on downtown. If I check, they could simply block. And what else? There's also this bishop move, so it's a double attack to the queen and to the pawn and rook, as well defending our rook. And the problem with this might be pawn takes pawn with a check, queen takes pawn, queen takes queen, and only then I can get their pawn. All other pieces, let's say light square bishop, it does nothing. Rooks and knight does nothing as well. So, well, actually the very first move might be queen takes pawn with a check. Because in this case, let's say bishop to f6, pawn can go to pawn takes d7 with a check. But that as well does nothing because of this. So maybe I don't have to take the pawn. Oh, okay, the pawn cannot take stuff since it is a pin. So figured out the theme, it's a pin and also a double attack, fork. So let's try bishop to f6. Oh my. And why is that wrong? Please tell me. 1927 rated puzzle. Okay, I'm gonna hit the hint. It's probably a queen here, or even queen takes first, and only then bishop. All right, and now I guess we just proceed with the unstoppable stuff taking. Wow. Okay, pin, vulnerable king, and fork double attack. So I figured out fork and pin, wasn't paying too much attention to the king. So basically after taking the pawn first, I avoided, I don't actually know. This might be some slight advantage, but not that clear for, well, I'm 20, 19, 20, 100 rated chess player, classical. So still a lot of room to grow. And right now it's white to move, and obviously if you see a knight, try to look for forks, even though it's not straightforward. Right now it might occur with the time, so let's say knight would be here, it can fork stuff, right? So it might be also deflect or decoy, then fork. And for those who still trying to figure out which way pawns are going, so white pawns moving up, black pawns moving down, okay? So with that said, black pawn is hitting these squares, and our white pawn is defending our rook, and also holding c7. So, and what if I do the rook check, and they don't take, they go here, it's a fork, right? So if they take, it's gonna be fork as well, forking stuff. So the only move, if they move away, so rook here, king moves, I could push the pawn, like so, rook e7, king f8, and pawn to b7. Well, they can push their pawn with a check. I think I have to be as forced as possible, because this check allows them to do a lot of checks. Let's say king hides. Or maybe, okay, well, there's that. And I think wherever I go, that queen just comes with more checks. So I really like my decoy idea. Oh, they just take. So I was overthinking this one. It's 1800 rated, and puzzle theme for double attack, passed pawns, and rooks on 7th. So we have a little bit of a roller coaster up and down here, and overall I'm pretty happy about my result. Obviously it would be nicer to solve all 5, but 3 out of 5 is fine. And I do hope you enjoyed this video series, Calculate Like a Grandmaster, and hopefully you have a nice warm cup of tea, just like I do here with honey. So you keep yourself nice and hydrated while doing these puzzles. And whenever you play chess, try to stop once in a while and look for a theme, like a puzzle theme, and maybe you can see something that you would possibly never in your life would see, like without looking for a puzzle theme. Let's say you're in a random chess position and you just stop and try to look for forks or passed pawns or pins or skewers, okay? And sometimes out of the blue you just see amazing tactics, and that's just really nice feeling. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and it seems like a lot of my viewers are non-subscribers, so feel free to support my channel if you'd like to see more chess content. Thank you all for watching, guys. See you next time.